Hi guys, I'm about to make you a video using this pretty cool program called Scratch. A lot of you have used it before. In fact, I think all of you by now should have used it. And the purpose of this video is going to be showing you these 5 things which you can see on my little post-it. Decomposition, pattern recognition, abstraction, algorithm design, and debugging. Now by now you've probably heard me speak a little bit about these things, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you how it all comes together in this quick little video. So we got this project that we're going to do, and our project is to make shapes using Scratch. I've done it before, some of you, and the first shape that we're going to make is a square. Okay, so what do we know about a square? We know that it's a shape, but if we break down a square using decomposition, we know that it has 4 sides and 4 angles. 4 sides and 4 angles make a square. So we're going to use angles. We're going to draw lines to make sides, so we're going to need steps. To draw anything, we're going to need to have a pen. So I'll click the pen, and I'll put pen down, and there we have it. We've got a pen that's going to draw angles and steps. If I go back to the post-it, pattern recognition, so when we draw a square, we might have noticed that the sides are all the same length and the angles are all the same size. So that number is going to be the same for all of them, and that number is going to be the same for all of our sides. And we said that it was 4, so we're going to enter the control, repeat, because we've got 4 sides, we're going to have to do these things 4 times. That means we'll have 4 lines and we'll have 4 angles. Okay, so far so good for our square. I'll bring that post-it note back. So our pattern recognition is that we've noticed that they are equal length sides and equal size angles. I'll just make a few gaps for you so you can see that. No. Okay. Abstraction, finding what's important. Okay, so we did that already to some degree, didn't we? Because we have all this code here, all these little, all these different things like point of direction, point towards, change x by, so on and so forth. All those things that we don't understand, and we chose the ones that worked for what we needed. So we picked what was important. So we actually did that step of an abstraction already. And all of that fed together to make our algorithm. Our algorithm are our steps to creating our square. And here they are. We've got steps to creating a square. The only thing we don't have is an event when space is pressed. So when space is pressed, our code will start. I think I want to put the line first. Alright, let's have a look. When space is pressed, what happened? Well, we have to do a bit of debugging, don't we? So we put 4 sides and we put 4 angles, but we actually didn't change the angle size at all. We know that the angles inside a square are 90 degrees. And we can see that those lines that we've drawn to make that very small section of what looks like a circle are very short and too short, so we're going to change that 10 to 100. Okay, so now if we draw our square and we press enter, or space, sorry, this time we do have a square. So there we have it. Decomposition is breaking things down into smaller parts. These are all the small parts that make up our square. Pattern recognition, we wouldn't have been able to make our square if we didn't remember that a square has equal length sides and equal size angles. Our abstraction came when we found all of the pieces of our code that we needed from the large amount of code that was on our left hand side. It all came together to form an algorithm or a step-by-step process to creating our finished project. And finally, the debugging came in when we changed that little curved line into a square, and all we did was change a little bit of our code, and that was our debugging stage. And there we have it. All 5 steps of the computational thinking process in one video.